Welcome back to Basketball Family, y'all boys. Y'all know it's me, Casey, with the vibes, man.
It's your boy, Baby Glee. I know that.
Yes, Sirski. And if y'all know the drip, man, y'all seen the jerseys, you know we doing a Last Dance review, man.
This is the last review for episodes 9 and 10. Let's get it.
Let's get it, man.
Red, blue, green, like Monopoly, Can't be clone, don't copy me, I'll pay attention if you doubt of me, I can't even see nobody stop me, I know I should hear the money calling. Take a close look when I walk in.
First things first, y'all boys and girls, don't forget, subscribe, like, and comment, man. That's what we need.
The notification
Notifications.
bell. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Last Dance, episodes 9 and 10, man.
Yes, sir.
Killer episodes. The whole series, in my eyes, was just amazing.
Yeah, it made me look at MJ different.
Well, the first thing that I want to talk about is the flu game.
Oh,
Because it
the
wasn't
fake flu game?
It wasn't really a flu game, as they said. It was actually food poisoning, and like a lot of people even to this day say it was a flu, but it wasn't. It was food poisoning, and they said that guys like came to order a pizza.
Five
guys came to deliver a pizza to one man.
You knew it was a bad
Something
thing.
was up. Yeah.
It's funny because I like 12s, and they call it a flu game 12s, but they're not really flu game 12s. So it's like that's
Food
funny.
poisoning 12s, man.
And then, so in the 97 finals, basically Jordan's motivation was to go against Karl Malone because Karl Malone got the MVP that year. And he was kind of mad. You know how Jordan is. Like throughout the whole documentary, he was just mad.
If someone
about
won something, he's like, all right, bet I'm winning the finals.
Yeah. So he was mad about Karl Malone, and then the game went to a game 6.
Yeah.
The series. What happened?
Game 6. Before that, I also want to talk about Brian Russell because like he was really under the radar, but like the man went and called out Jordan when he was like retired.
Yeah, he was like, "Oh, you left. I could guard you."
Yeah, the boys basically said, "I'm gonna lock your ass up." And then what happened? Jordan came back and
that's when Jordan was playing baseball.
Yeah.
Then he came back and he said he had his eye on Brian Russell. That's funny, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you think about the shot in Game 6 with Steve Kerr? Yes.
Now I see why Steve Kerr is a good coach because like the whole it was like the same exact shot actually that Paxson hit when he was Jordan.
It was like they knew Jordan was gonna get double teamed or something, so they were
left
like
Kerr wide open in the wing. That's probably like one of the closest shots of his career.
You know what I love the most? It was like the way Jordan was just drinking the Gatorade. He was like, be ready. And then bro, Steve Kerr was like, I'll be ready. That way was like, I'll be ready. So I was like, okay.
Yeah.
And then he got double team. He went, no, you know what happened? The reason why they came to him was in game 1 of that series, he did the same shot and he hit the buzzer. Remember? So they came up on him and he just passed it to Kerr.
Oh, one thing I wanted to bring up about the Bulls because like, I know the debate is always, Jordan always had good teammates, but one of the facts that I saw in the Last Dance was that Jordan and Pippen eliminated the most 60-game win teams in like the playoffs in history, which is 7 teams.
Yeah, he beat a lot of teams.
So like, argument a lot of people will have is about Jordan and LeBron, obviously, but I just feel like Jordan beat a lot of like Hall of Fame players.
We have to wait for that conversation when LeBron's career is over because people compare him, but it's not over yet. So we just have to wait, and then we'll revisit that. Going back to the '98 finals, the conference finals against Reggie Miller.
Yeah, Reggie.
That was a really good series. Reggie Miller hit a buzzer. Well, not a buzzer. He basically hit the game-winning shot.
Reggie was a dog.
He was a dog. Yeah, that
not
made
many
me
people
realize.
could do that to Michael.
Yeah, he wasn't scared of Michael either.
Exactly.
That's what I liked about him.
It's actually crazy, bro, because Jordan actually thought like of Reggie as, besides the Pistons, as one of like his greatest competitors in his career.
No, as a team too, the whole Pacers team.
Yeah.
He said he's
like
seen him as the Bad Boy Pistons 2.0.
Yeah.
He said. So, like I was saying, they went to a Game 7, and then Jordan is not losing in a Game 7 in Chicago, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So after they beat them, they went straight to the finals, and they played the Jazz for the second straight year. What do you have to say about that?
I mean, I think the Jazz really had a chance the second year because
both years they had a chance. They lost by 1 point.
The first year, that was like their first year there, and they were really supposed to lose to Hakeem that year, but they made it past. They made it past them in 7.
They barely won in Game 7.
That's what I'm saying. So I feel like the first year, like they were just like it was like a mistake for them to be there.
Yeah.
But the second year, like they were supposed to be there. Malone had just won his MVP, and he was like, they were like there. They were like a championship team.
Yeah, the second year they were more experienced, right?
And they felt like they could take down Jordan. It was, one of his last years there.
Yeah, so like the Bulls went up 3-1 in that series, and then the Jazz won Game 5 in Chicago, and it was a really close game. Then they went to Game 6. It was a close game throughout. Bro, you know what's crazy? I never knew Scottie Pippen was injured.
Yeah,
I never knew.
Problems, I never heard of that because,
never knew.
Being born, I was born '99. I don't hear much about those games.
I never knew he had a back injury. I was like, damn. That's why he was like. They were saying that he underperformed that series. And
basically,
I never knew why.
They were saying that he came in just to be like a decoy.
Yeah,
because his back was still hurting. He wasn't performing. He was just in for a decoy. So like,
Yeah.
the team would think, oh, they're gonna give it to Scottie, but he was just there, not doing anything.
So Jordan did what Jordan had to do. He was scoring. He was playing defense.
He put the team back on his back.
Yes.
Backpack.
So let's get to the final minutes of the fourth. This man made the craziest plays. Like he scored like the last 10 points.
Mm-hmm.
He was hitting free throws. Then in the last minute, it was crazy. Remember Stockton hit the three?
Yeah, he clutch.
No, but Stockton hit the three, right? With like 40 seconds left.
Yeah.
And then, bro, he had a layup. He stole the ball from Malone and then hit the game winner. Who?
That's
On
crazy.
Who? On who, bro? Byron Russell, bro. He hit the shot on him. Remember?
I just feel like Byron Russell should have never talked shit because you know when you talk shit to Jordan,
Yeah.
you're gonna wake up a whole different animal.
I mean, he didn't know he was gonna come back. He was
and
retired.
he crossed him, like he put the boy on the floor and hit the shot. It wasn't just like a regular
So,
shot over your face.
Let's bring it up right now. People saying that he pushed off. To be honest, he was
It
gonna
wa- it
fall
wasn't a
anyway.
push-off.
No. He barely gave him a push, but he was gonna fall.
His
anyways.
hand was there, but his body was
You
already
seen his
going
momentum
into
like,
that
if
direction.
When you look at it slow, he was
already
fall
gonna go in that
regardless.
direction. Jordan barely like laid a finger at him.
And the fact that he made that shot and then Stockton had a good bro. That
Yeah,
was a
he had
good
a
check.
good look. He had
Bro,
a good
that
look.
three, if
Yeah.
that shit goes in, game 7, bro. Wait, in the last dance they said that Phil Jackson, they asked Phil Jackson to come back.
In '98, right?
Yeah. After that, and then he was like, "No, I'm gone." So
I
what do you
mean,
have to
yeah,
say about
because it wouldn't make sense because Phil already knew they were gonna get rid of Scottie. Jordan was already floating with the idea of retirement again. He just won his 3-peat again, and he did retire. So it was like if they signed Phil, they would be rebuilding whole team, and Phil really wasn't trying to go do a rebuild.
Well, yeah, there's the thing. I knew that they wouldn't be like together for a long period of time, but they said at least bring it back one more year.
Yeah,
one more.
I mean,
year, 2 more
even
years.
Jordan was like, if they could have all done 1-year contracts and won a 7th ring.
So people were saying that Jackson was just trying to leave. He just got tired of being in
I mean, yeah, bro, you're there for so long, and the owner doesn't. I mean, not the owner. The GM doesn't like you, so it's like that's kind of like I would want to get out too at that point, even if you are winning rings.
Yeah, but this is the thing though. Like Jordan retired because Phil Jackson was gone. He should have just said like, let me just get a good coach.
Yeah.
And then we can run it back. But he was like, no, I need Phil Jackson.
Yeah, but I'm not
retired.
playing if it's not under Phil. And then he
I think that was one of the worst things he could have done, bro. Because he had at least 2 or 3 more good years.
Yeah.
So it was like.
I mean, because once he went to the Bullets and the Wizards, like.
But that was like 3 years after.
Yeah, once he went there, his career was already pretty much over. He was just. I mean, he's still Jordan, but.
Bro, just think about it. At the age of 35, he won his 5th MVP.
Yeah.
He had a lot to give, bro. He had a lot of stuff to give.
Yeah.
But then he retired. He stopped playing for 3 years. By the time he come back, it's not gonna be the same.
You think I think LeBron is a great athlete, but do you think if he were to stop playing for those years that Jordan stopped playing, you think he would come back and be the same as Jordan?
Probably not, bro. Because even if you train a lot, you're not gonna be the same.
Yeah.
You have to be in game shape.
So overall review, what would you rate? How do you think they did with the Last Dance? What would you give it?
It was really good. I'm just happy I got to see how Jordan really played, how he was so competitive. Because everybody always says he's competitive, he's this, but that's
everybody
mostly,
always has the stories. But if you're not from that era, you don't know really what went down.
The older people
details.
will be like he was competitive, he was different, and then I'm watching the games, but it just doesn't feel the same. Documentary brought another side of Jordan.
I feel like they did an excellent job of adding so many backstory details that nobody would ever knew.
Locker room.
Yeah, locker room stuff and behind the scenes. Nobody would ever see shots of Jordan like that.
No one has seen those until recently.
Yeah, exactly. So I think they should have another one with Kobe and eventually LeBron when he retires.
Yeah, one thing that Jordan showed me was never give up. Whatever you want to do, you can do it.
Yeah,
and that's what we want to do.
He was literally the first icon of his time.
Yeah.
LeBron's icon now, but I feel like Jordan's clout back then was insane.
Yeah, he was just overall, he's just the most competitive player of all time. His mentality was even crazier than Kobe's.
That's about it to wrap it up, man. GOAT debate, Jordan versus LeBron, coming up soon.
Yes, sir.
We might have a special guest on it, so y'all stay tuned to find out. Drop comments if you got anything to say, man.
Yes, sir. Don't forget to comment, and subscribe.
Yes, sir.
We out.
Thanks for watching.